All right, welcome back. Today we are going to take a look at a game. It's called Our Adventurer Guild. It did come out on the 12th of April 2024. The developer is Green Guy Publisher. It's a turn-based tactic game. I did get this on Steam. I will provide the link below. If you guys do like this type of content, please hit the like, subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump into this. We'll go ahead and start. Since I haven't played this, I don't know anything about it. We'll just go ahead and start normal. Matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and start hard. It don't matter. It says, be prepared to lose, adventurers. Nah. Normal difficulty recommended for players who are familiar with tactical games. Let's see what this one is. Be prepared to lose, adventurers. Enemies have 20% more hit points, physical and magical attack, and 10% more accuracy. Quest rewards are reduced by 10%. Nah, we ain't doing that yet. Let me close this real quick. I gotta get the audio. We'll do 16 by now. All right, now we're going to jump in. Let's see what's up. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the game. If y'all like to see me play more episodes, then let me know somewhere in the chat. All right, dear friend, it's been a long time, hasn't it? I've always thought about writing you, but I never found the courage to do so. How ironic that my very first letter to you would also be my last, because at the time you receive this, by the time you receive this letter, I will already be dead, friend. I have a favor I want to ask you. It concerns the Adventurer Guild. It's been difficult these last couple of years. It shames me to admit that we've been struggling, and I'm afraid of what will become of the guild now that I'm gone. I fear that without the right leadership, it will cease to exist. That's why I want you to become the new guild master. I know it might be selfish of me to ask this, but I ask you as a friend, as someone who considered you family. Please don't let our dream die. You're trying to put us on the dang going under pressure. He's trying to give us the leadership role. I mean, we built for it though, so let's go ahead and get at it. Any key to continue? All right. Shouldn't be much further from here. If we follow the road, we should be arriving at the guild in no time. Good to hear. This journey has been exhausting. You got us lost several times, and we have pretty much run from every encounter we came across. Honestly, I'm surprised that we even survived this far. Yeah, sorry about the guild, master. We haven't been adventurers for long. Still weird hearing that. I guess we didn't really show our best side so far, did we? Nope, you did not. We really didn't start off on the right foot with our future boss, did we? Time to butter up. Yeah, y'all got to get right. I know we haven't been that great so far, but we're still young and learning. I'm sure we'll improve in no time under your leadership. Especially when you're such a handsome... Oh, that's what we doing? Hey, pretty good-looking person. Thank you, I guess. What was that stutter just now? I just noticed I can't tell if our guild master is a man or a woman. What are you talking about? Of course it's a man, bro. See, you can't tell either, right? I have an idea. I noticed we've never called you by your name. Kind of feel bad about it. It makes everything so formal. Technically, I'm your boss, so that seems just right. Of course. But it doesn't seem right if we don't at least know your name. So, could you tell us? Oh, here we go. Let's get that name up there. Nah. We're going to go ahead. We ain't gonna be no. I was gonna make him Eugene. What y'all think? Eugene? Nah. We're gonna get Omar. Marlo. Mm-mm. Roscoe. I guess there's no harm in that. It's Roscoe. Ah, see. Of course. You still can't tell, can you? Nope. You think it'd be awkward to ask no? Let's keep rolling with it and avoid the use of pronouns. Come on, bro. We don't need all of that. If you're done whispering, I have a suggestion to make. What's that? As you said, you're still capable of learning. But I do want to reach the guild in one piece, so here's my suggestion. For the remainder of the journey, let me take charge. I used to be an adventurer for more half my life, and I'm sure that I can bring the best out of you. I don't think any of us have any issues with that. Good, then follow me. So, what were their names again? Pretty sure they told me. Also pretty sure they told me their life stories and traits, which is kind of weird to tell a stranger. Maybe I'll find that info in their character pages. Oh, this is weird. Oh, Arya and May? And Victor. To move the quest map. Okay, WASD. Got you. Whenever you move, the enemies will also start moving. If you get too close to an enemy, they start chasing you. If they catch you, you will have to fight them. You can try to outrun them if you wish. Nah, we want to fight. There will also be several interactable objects on the quest map highlighted with a sparkle effect. To interact with them, get next to them and press the interact button. Dr. Doom, let's go. Oh no, bandits. No need to panic, bandits really shouldn't scare you. They're like introductory enemies for adventurers. Why don't you come here and say that to my axe? Oh, they look mad, no. No worries. I still think you could take them on. Let them come to you first and try to use their environment to your advantage. Battles in our adventure guild are turn-based. Every round, characters will get a turn to act. The order 1 depends on the initiative value plus a random number between 1 and 10, or 0 and 10. The higher outcome, the earlier the character can act. On their turn, characters have a number of action points. All right, we ready. We're not reading all this. Okay, you go right here. And then throw knife, quick slash, artery strike. Okay. Do we get to the next person? Yeah, we're not trying to flee. We're trying to get this man up out of there. All right, let's move you there. Oh, she's a wizard. Just what we wanted. Oh, we did a chain attack. Nice. Experience. Yeah. She had a block. Oh, she has. There'll be times when you have to do an attribute check. It says you have to roll a number between 1 to 20. Use shovel. Wait. This place here is full of resources we can collect. Collecting resources is an important part of adventuring. We can use them to make our own potions and equipment. So try to always collect all the resources if possible. Sometimes you might not have enough space in your inventory, so try to prioritize what to bring back with you. Oh, we want this. What is this? Now we're getting attacked by wild monsters. Beware of that dire wolf. It's a quick fellow, and I reckon that at your level we'll have a hard time hitting it. Do you have any tips? I do. Believe in yourself. Wonderful. Any other tips? I'm being serious. I've seen you fight. You're all stronger than you think you are. Yes, I've hardly seen anyone as talented as you lot. Go out there, I'm sure you'll be able to defeat those monsters. Yes, Guild Master. We will not disappoint you. They really brought that. This whole Guild Master thing is going to be much easier than I thought. Sometimes you will find yourself in a situation which seems unfavorable, but taking advantage of the bravery system, your adventurers can easily turn the tide. So, each adventurer has an amount of bravery points which can be spent on powerful temporary buffs. But be careful while spending your BP. Having too little BP gives minor debuffs to the adventurer and risks them getting the shaken status when they reach 0 BP. Meanwhile, having high BP gives your adventurers minor buffs. Always consider the trade-off when using it. There are several ways to gain BP: defeating an enemy, landing a crit, or getting encouragement from allies with close relations. Likewise, BP can be lost by getting too hurt or having allies die. Who's the first to move? And all right. get one out the way. Oh no, we don't want to push it. At this point, you're probably all exhausted. We should camp now and get you some rest. It's important to always know when to take a break and recover. Traveling around the quest map and fighting enemies is an exhausting task for your adventurers. Okay. If the stamina bar gets depleted, your adventurers will be in exhausted state, making them less combat efficient. To recover their strength, you have to set up camp. While camping, adventurers have to consume supplies to heal. The amounts of supplies needed depends on the number of adventurers and traits, so plan accordingly. During camp mode, adventurers can perform actions to heal or buff the party. However, the actions are limited by the amount of camping points available to them. Different classes have different camping actions to choose from. I don't know how to camp. Do we hit in? Let's hit it. Let's see. No meal, meager, satisfying. Select the character to perform an action. This is a beautiful spot. I love camping out in the wilderness. I can relate. It's peaceful out here. Makes you forget all your troubles. Yep. It's already morning. Dang. There are even more bandits ahead, and they're blocking the road. Does that mean we have to fight our way through? Not necessarily. Not everything has to end in a fight. We might have other options depending on the situation. Let's see what we can do. It says, ahead of the adventurers were a group of bandits blocking the road. It seemed like they were waiting with their group of victims. Adventurers could see that the bandits slightly outnumbered them. A fight was therefore not in their best interest. The party remembered what their guild master said to them and started to think about alternate ways to get past them. Try to intimidate the bandits. We're gonna try to lure one of them away. Haha, let's go. May suggested that she would lure the bandits away. She was confident in her speed and believed that she could outrun them and shake them somewhere. May started to stretch a bit and walk towards the bandits. The bandits were initially confused to see someone just brazenly walk towards them. That was not exactly how they pictured the day to go. But the initial confusion lasted only for a moment after May started to hurl insults at them. That would make even a sailor blush. Just as planned, the bandits started to chase her. The party waited for a while and for May to return. They weren't sure when May would return or if she would return at all. A thought none of them said out loud but harbored nonetheless. At some point, the guildmaster wondered if they should just tell the adventurers to move on and consider May a loss. Nah, May is fast, man. Just as the guildmaster was about to say their thoughts, a hand reached out and grabbed them from behind. It was May wearing a triumphant expression. The guildmaster thought to themselves, perhaps these adventurers have what it takes after all. The following adventurer gained +3 initiative. May the Swift. Yeah, use the key. Inventory, we got a ring. Finally, the group reached their destination. In front of them stood a giant fortress, an old abandoned Empyrean fortress that had been claimed by the Adventurer Guild several years ago. Now it acts as a base of operation for the Adventurer Guild. In front of the fortress stands an old familiar face. All right, go back to the guild. All right, we got an achievement. Promising start. Complete the tutorial. Hello. Oh, great. It's her. This is Fiola, my friend's wife. Or is it Fiola? She and I have an agreement. I can't stand her. She can't stand me. So you really came back. I see you're still here. I was sure by now that you'd be already back in your swamp hut brewing some children in an iron cauldron. Charming as ever, I see. I guess the only thing that grew older is your exterior. Still can't believe you will become the new guild master. What was my husband thinking? It's like a nightmare. You can help me get rid of mine by going back to the underworld you call home. And just leave the guild, which my husband has spent his life to raise, to somebody who I'm sure has done nothing worthwhile in the last 10 years. I think not. You want to go? Try me. Whoa. There you two. We're here to greet the new guild masters, not start a fight. And who are you? Guild master. I'm Falcon, one of the instructors of the Adventuring Guild. I was asked by Fiola here to accompany her in this meeting, saying that it would be troublesome if the two of you were alone. But I didn't quite expect this. Roscoe and I share a history. He was a friend of my late husband, but the two of us never saw eye to eye. I was too afraid that your gaze would turn me into stone. And wouldn't that be wonderful? Besides, of course, from the ugly statue that would spoil the landscape. Jeez. No need to underline your relationship before me. Don't we actually have more important matters to discuss? For example, welcoming the new guildmaster of the Adventurer Guild. Congratulations. Although I have to admit that this won't be an easy position to be in. Fran's letter slightly hinted at how bad is it. I don't know how much you have heard, but the Adventurer Guild has been going downhill for some time now. We lost most of our reputation and contacts. All of our seasoned adventurers have left us, and there is not much gold left to keep the guild going. Honestly, it's a mess. That does sound bad. That's why you're here. The former guild master was certain that you can bring the Adventure Guild back on its feet. Where do we start? My suggestion would be to start recruiting new adventurers. You can usually find them in a tavern. How about we pay it a visit right now? Right-click on characters to view their character page. No. Can I have another one? You already had enough, you lightweight. Who are you calling a lightweight? I ain't drunk yet. Sure. Oh, hi, Fiola. Hi, Falcon. Is this? Tavi. That's right. This is unfortunately the new guild master. Unfortunately? Don't mind them. Just introduce yourself. Hello, guild master. This tavern belongs to me. This is where all the adventurers go when they need to relax. If you think someone had a hard day, just send them to me, and I'll make them drink until they're too intoxicated to even remember why they were sad in the first place. I would have phrased it differently, but yes, sometimes the former guildmaster would buy drinks for adventurers to raise morale. It is actually quite efficient. My advice is to keep that tradition and occasionally buy a drink or two for the adventurers. Anything else I should keep in mind? As I already said before, usually new adventurers who like to join the guild also arrive here. In the past, we would just get adventurers from all over the world wanting to join us, many who have already made a name for themselves. Nowadays, however, the only people who come here are people who are inexperienced and too weak to make it on their own. I heard that. So what? If you have a problem with it, then prove them wrong. That's what I thought. Anyway, we should start looking for adventurers here, at least enough to fill a full party of 4 on the quest. Got it. How about me? As I said, lightweight. How about you? How about buying a drink for everyone? Okay, what do we need to do? All right, we gotta get. What is John? What is this? Bravery and their ability to lead. Every point above 5 increases bravery. So that's a smart person. Lizbeth. What is she? We already have May. I hate this name. Oh, she got 2 stars. You're getting recruited. And we're gonna recruit John. Nah, he's kind of weak though. His stats is garbage. How do I buy him drinks? There we go. All right, well, we can't buy nothing, so. Here for a drink. No, I think I'm done. That's all. I think we're good. Good. You found a group that is willing to work with you. Congratulations. It's much easier than having to deal with you. So what's next? Now that we have the adventurers, we should be able to do quests again. But before we send the adventurers on their first quest for the Adventurer Guild, we should make some preparations. Usually the guild provides the adventurers with items for their adventures, a few potions, bandages, antidotes, and etc. Fortunately, the guild currently has nothing in their inventory. Where do we get more? How do we not have more in the inventory? This thing said what now? Where do we get more? We still have a merchant here who is selling us his supplies, but he is a bit Well, it doesn't matter. You'll see for yourself. I don't like how that sounds. Well, I guess it's time for you to meet Mikan. This is our supplier. His name is Mikan. A name I'm pretty sure is made up. It certainly is. I see we're already off to a great start. Care to explain? After the guild has started to lose its reputation, fewer and fewer merchants were willing to do business with us. Then suddenly a very suspicious stranger appeared. That will be me. And he offered to become our supplier now that all other merchants have cut their contract with us. He never showed us his face, never told us where he came from, or why he even wants to support the Adventurer Guild. So all the red flags. But beggars can't be choosers, and my dear customers are very much beggars right now, and I'm the philanthropist who's holding you up. So you're doing this out of generosity? Oh no. The actual reason is completely different from that. And you're not going to tell us. Exactly. You're just as insightful as you look. I mean, even if I told you a reason, how could you possibly know I'm telling the truth? For all you know, I could be a big bad evil guy. And this is all a part of the unnecessarily elaborate plan to destroy everything you love and care about. Lighten up, Guildmaster. I'm joking, of course. I missed the old Guildmaster. He actually laughed when I told him that. Despite all of that, there was never any problem with the wares he brought us. Quite the opposite. In fact, I guess we have no choice but to keep on relying on you then. Thank you. You will not regret this. Or will you? Just kidding. Nah, we want to fire him. What do we need? We need bandages, firebomb, key, shovel, manual, this and this and that. That's it. Oh no. We didn't look at nothing. We didn't look at this. Okay. Now let's look at the inventory. We might have to go back in there. What did he say? Alright, I think we may have bought some of the wrong stuff, but whatever. Two antidotes, 2 minor health potions, 2 mana potions, and 2 bandages. What do we get? We gotta get rid of something. So we have to get 2 of these bandages. We have 1, 2. We have 2 bandages. What was the other thing we needed? Let's get rid of this. We have 2. What else do we need? Antidote. Two bandages, we got everything. Now there's still one place you also need to know of, the temple. Sometimes people will get injured and only time to heal. But time is a luxury we cannot always afford. Yeah, unfortunately. But the temple can help us with that. How about we also give it a visit today? We have a temple in the Adventure Guild. Are you sure you want to step foot in here? Aren't you afraid of turning into ashes? Of course not. Unlike you, I'm not a faithless heathen. You should be more worried about the gods don't smite you because you defile this place with your presence. I would pray for your soul if you had one. You too should be more worried about whether the gods would be offended by your bickering in this place of all places. What up, Nora? Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. And of course, you too. If you'll excuse me, I have something to do. She left rather quickly. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Eden. We were actually looking for you. Is that so? Then I'm happy to be here. How can I help? We wanted to introduce you to the new guild master. Guild master, this is Eden. He is in charge of the temple here and is also a training instructor. Oh, so you're Roscoe. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. It's just I heard a lot about you. What did Fran tell you? It wasn't the former guild master. It was Fiona. Oh. Why are you looking at me? Isn't it obvious that you would consult the priest if the devil haunts your nightmares? Don't worry, Guildmaster. Of course I know Fiola was probably exaggerating. Fiola. I don't even want to know. You really don't. Moving on. As we told you before, sometimes adventurers will need to be sent out again before they're ready. In those cases, Eden can help us. Usually, healing magic is only capable of giving temporary relief. When adventurers use healing magic or healing potions on the field, they will still need to recover naturally when they come back. But we priests from the church are specialized in the art of healing and are capable of ritual that can be forcefully recover all injuries. I'm familiar with that process. It's not a great feeling. Unfortunately, it isn't. Having the body mend itself is a rather painful process, therefore, it shouldn't be used too often. Otherwise, your adventurers will be less than thankful. Adventurers who sustain injuries during the quest require time to recover. While it's still possible to send them on a quest if necessary, injured adventurers will have reduced maximum hit points. Church can forcibly heal your adventurers, but this process is painful for them and will lower their mood. Do you need your healing skills, Guildmaster? Let's see. No. Now we should have everything ready for the adventurers to start their first official quest for the Adventurer Guild. For now, the quests we get aren't much, but hopefully when our reputation starts to get better, there will be more and better paying quests available. From here on out, the future of the Adventurer Guild is in your hands. Don't screw this up. Accepting the quest, from this point on, your goal is to lead the guild to the ultimate fame. To do so, you'll have to build up your reputation by completing quests that have been sent to the guild. To view the available quests, click on the quest button. Alright, quest button. After you accept the quest, you will select the adventurers to send. Choose what they take on the journey. Prepare carefully, or your adventurers will have to pay the price. While preparing your adventurers, you will also be able to purchase supplies for the upcoming quest. The amount of supplies available to the purchases depends on the quest length. Alright, let's go ahead and see what this is. Cave. Got you. Then we're going to go Victor. May. We got 2 Mays. M&M. Unavailable. Nah. Let's do this then. All right, whatever. So we got that. That's the inventory. We're looking pretty good. We need everything. All right. Yeah, that's fine because she needs to be in the back row. We're good on that. You have less than the recommended amount of supplies in your inventory. Recommended 8. Are you sure you want to continue? What? They should have the recommend. 1, 2. What are they talking about? There we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and stop here before we get to the first quest. This was basically a tutorial just to get familiar with the game. If you guys would like to see me play more of this on the channel, please hit the like, share the video, subscribe, leave me some comments down below. If you played this game and what's a good build, what should I be looking for as far as some of the recruits. I do appreciate you guys coming and checking out the video. If you guys want to check out the stream that we did earlier, it's available on my Twitch and it's available on the YouTube under the live tab. I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.